Okay, so my name is Charlie, and I want to give you my why and why I am doing this Beachbody coach thing and why I am trying to start this adventure and move on. It really started that I couldn't be working anymore after having my third child, and we started struggling financially. I think that's a lot of a familiar story with everyone. I have a 7-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 16-month-old, and we're just looking at our finances going, how is this going to happen? I've been taking odd jobs, babysitting at 6 a.m., driving people I know to gymnastics and back for $20. I have been filling out surveys and doing developmental doctor's checkups and stuff like that for $50 here and there, scrounging and pinching pennies. And not that those are bad things. I actually like doing some of those things and I can help other people out, and that's awesome. But it's still just not cutting it. My husband's been working odd jobs too, everything from setting up playgrounds for the school year to weeding and landscaping to delivery driving and construction working and everything. So these guys are my why. I've got my husband, my son Tristan, my son Shiloh, my daughter Alina, and they are my life. And my husband doesn't get to see them a lot anymore because he's working all these odd jobs. If he does get home 5 o'clock, then lots of you moms know 5 o'clock is a horrible time to come home because it's like the bewitching hour. And it's whining, crying, time to get dinner. Everyone's falling apart, finishing homework. Maybe my daughter has dance or my son has soccer and we're running back and forth. And my husband does not get and is not feeling the love and quality time that he wants and needs with his kids. And a lot of times he expresses to me that he just wishes he could be home more with them so that he can really connect with them and really just be have a really healthy relationship with them, because it's so early, so important this early on in their lives. And I think that I just saw that in his eyes when he was speaking to me and when he mentions it, and he just longs for a good time with my kids, not trying to change the baby's diaper while he's flailing around and screaming, throwing a tantrum, and my son is whining about homework and my daughter is having a meltdown because she can't go outside and play with a friend or something. I mean, you moms should identify with all that. That's the time my husband comes home and has to just deal with all that stuff. He doesn't get those little moment-to-moment times that I get to see and experience, sitting on the rug and playing toys or reading a book, or just getting a squeeze and a hug and a cuddle moment that just, they're fleeting, but they happen during the day, and my husband just doesn't get that. And I want the father of my kids to be home and experience that with them. So he's my big why. My kids are my big why. And of course, I want to get out of debt, and I want to have relief for our family so that we can understand what it means to go out to dinner without counting pennies or seeing if we have a gift card lying around somewhere, or going to go see the new movie without wondering, maybe we should go during the day because it's a matinee and it's a little bit cheaper. Those things weigh heavy on us, and I just want to feel the freedom of it. And I really am searching for God's plan in my life and His blessing. And so I go and I start this kind of with confidence, but also, is there doubt? Of course, there's doubt. This is a risk, but I'm lifting it up to Jesus in prayer, and I'm trying to honor Him in doing this the right way, where I want to be open to options where there's success, or there could be failure, or this could just be enough to keep me happy and going and strong and working out and feeling muscles and feeling good about myself, because if I feel good about myself, then my family feels good. Again, moms, you know that, right? Like, happy wife, happy life. That really rings true in many cases. And my husband has definitely seen a difference in me since I started this maybe 6 months ago. And he says that I'm healthier and happier, and he can't deny that. So even if, this isn't like the most biggest success story ever, my why is that I am a better, more wholesome person because of this, and I'm going to keep doing that and keep having goals, and I'm going to do this for my family, and I'm going to do this for my husband so that he can have that special relationship with each one of my children, because it's so important in raising your children. So sorry, this is a little long-winded and I'm a mess because I just worked out, but I'm real, and this is how I am and how I am most of the time. Occasionally I get dressed up. So thanks so much for listening. All right, bye.